So we're going to, come on over here. We're going to demonstrate how to pipe whipped cream onto this key lime pie. My assistant here, Solly, is going to help me out. In fact, he's going to be like a stand-in student. So come on over, Solly, and let's be together in the camera for a moment here. So I've shown you a couple of times how to, I'm going to tilt the camera down now, how to get something into your piping bag ready to go. So I'm not showing you again. But for Solly's benefit, I'm just going to do a couple of reminders. So I'm going to flatten this. I'm going to fold it sort of like an envelope, get the air out, and I'm going to roll it. And I've got a smaller tip for this pie so we can make cuter little pointy shapes. And I'll do a few of these, and then Solly is going to do the rest. So we're going to just make little loops, loops, all around the pie. Can you do it, Solly? Solly's a lefty, so it's going to be a slightly different perspective. That looks great. And there's going to come a point, Solly, where it's going to start feeling like you don't have as much in the bag where you want it to be. And you can take a break at that point, and I can redistribute for you if you need me to. Try to space them so that they're touching. That's great. You're doing great. And now you can see why we left a little space, you know, at the top of the filling in this pie, because we don't want the whipped cream to be over the edge of the crust. And when we're gonna do another project this week that uses whipped cream in the middle, and we're gonna pipe it pretty much the same way. So Solly, you see, yeah, try to make them look the same, and now we can kind of start spiraling in. Let me do a couple just to demonstrate how I want them here, okay, Solly? Because you're doing great, but let's just. That looks great.
It would be easier to go that way.
Well, yeah, you do it the way you need to do it. If you need to go in this direction, you go right ahead. But so you see how we're just going to kind of keep them touching each other so that there's whipped cream all over the top, and you're still rolling that top down. So go whichever direction you need to go, but remember, take your time and do it right, okay? So you see, you want to keep that shape. That's a good one. That's a nice one. You really don't want it to spiral too much. Let me show you something, Solly. Let go for a sec. So instead of kind of letting it go like that, you want to just bring it down and squish it kind of. Do you know what I mean? Go ahead, try it. Much better. But try, you're still coming from a side angle a little bit. Just try to come right from above if you can. That's kind of next level stuff. From above. That's right. Super duper. And I gotta say, this is the fanciest key lime pie. Whoop. Make them separate from each other, okay? Fanciest key lime pie I've ever made. And you can do this, and if you've got enough room in your fridge, you can stick it in the fridge just to keep it cool till you're ready to serve it. And it'll be okay. You don't really want to leave it out. And one more in that space right there. Right there. Perfecto. That's really good, Solly. Thank you so much for your help. And now we're going to let's put a little sprig of mint. We'll kind of plant it right there. And I think that looks super pretty. Solly, you did a great job. Thank you, honey. What?
It's still going.
What's still going?
The video.
It shouldn't be. Yeah.